Mighty Mouse UFL on that YouTube. Go subscribe. 1913 Sports, Team Certified Sports, man. We out here training, man, getting it in. Hey, look, guys, I'm going to give you a little example of how to stand. People want to know about the difference between boxing stances and Muay Thai stances and stuff like that, man. So I'm going to give you a couple little different things, man. I've done some seminars and stuff at Combat Sports out there with Crenshaw and stuff like that out here in Richmond. And I'm going to give you some of the terminologies and stuff that he gave me while doing this. At the end of this video, you're going to actually see me kick somebody that stands in a boxing stance. So I'm going to show you exactly what happens to a boxer, the way a boxer stands compared to a guy that's doing Muay Thai or MMA stands. All right. So I'm going to give you first example. All right. When you are standing as a boxer, you are trying to make yourself as small as possible. So what? You're standing shoulder forward. You know what I mean? Here you're standing more sideways. You're standing more square to your opponent. Right? Right? Am I right?
Yeah. 100%.
All right. You're trying to stand. So you see the way my foot is stanced. All right, in boxing, even if you're catching a little bit to the side here, even when I box, I still stand. I never stand like this. I still stand more MMA-ish, more Muay Thai-ish kind of. But am I doing MMA or if I am doing straight Muay Thai, you are taking your body and you're turning it out here. You're standing a lot more square. The way Crenshaw said it, you are keeping your face on your opponent and you are keeping your dick faced towards your opponent. So, that being said, I'm right here the entire time. All right, and the reason why you do this, you might be like, oh man, you got such a big base. You're a big target. You're a huge target. You can get hit a lot easier. All right, well, that's not so. Because when you're doing Muay Thai, you got to remember you're not just taking punches. Yes, in boxing, I would be a very big target. If I'm just getting hit with hands, I would be a very big target. I probably wouldn't want to stand this way if I was not being able to clinch, throw knees, or kicks. All right, because yes, it's not really a good look just throwing hands. All right, but you're shifting, and I'm going to tell you why you have this momentum right here, this shifting momentum. Throw me one of them gloves real fast. Throw me one of those gloves. I'm going to show y'all something. All right. This is a technique that he showed us. All right, you can use a glove or a pad or whatever, man, a focus mitt or whatever. All right, this is like the perfect hand where your hands need to be at. All right, hold this right here. All right, hold this mitt right here. All right, however you're holding it. That's where your hands should be at all the time when you're doing Muay Thai. You're back, you're facing forward. I'm moving here. I'm moving this way. My body's back. All right, I'm here. All right, I'm not standing here. I'm not leaning over my knee. You know what I'm saying? I'm not leaning backwards. None of that shit. Everything is right here. And the reason why I'm standing there like that is because I can check kicks on either leg. All right, my weight is going back and forth. I can check kicks. I can teep. I can shift. I can do whatever I want to do. My weight is back and forth, back and forth. So if somebody's were to kick my leg, boom, I'm here or I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? If somebody were to come in and try to get my body, boom, I'm clinching, I'm kneeing. You know what I'm saying? I'm teeping, whatever. All right, so you might look at it as I'm wide open. I'm wide open. Well, if a boxer comes in to hit my midsection, the knees are there. All right, all day long, the knees, the clinch, everything is there. All right, so I'm not as wide open as you think, only if we were throwing hands. All right, I just showed you the pads. That's up the middle. I'm going to show you some of these chair techniques. All right, this is a perfect thing that you can use at the house to actually teach you how to turn your hips over and where to step at when you're throwing your kicks. All right, because if you're just going to kick like a soccer kick or whatever, you're going to end up kicking somebody's elbow. It's going to hurt. Also, never throw a kick without setting your kicks up with punches. Boss Rutan said that. He said, don't never just throw a kick. Everything that you throw with your feet should be set up with something else to disguise the kick, because shin on shin, shit hurts. Elbow on shin, shit hurts. And you won't be throwing a whole lot more after you get that shit checked one good time. Trust me. Unless you're one of them Thai guys that can fucking kick trees down and shit. But what you're going to do is, all right, so you're going to set your kicks up, all right? Now watch how my foot, now listen, if I'm just standing in front of my shit, I'm going to kick this fucking chair, all right? I'm just gonna kick it. All right, what you're gonna do is you're stepping over here to the side. So bam, I'm here, I'm going back and forth, and I'm stepping over here. I'm turning those hips over. All right, you see how I'm turning my hips? And then you can kick all the way through. So I'm coming here, boom, and then I can come back around, check, whatever. You know, come back in, teep, whatever. But you see where my hips are turning. see where my hips are coming over? That's where you want to be at. Now there's another technique. It's called combing your hair. All right. So this establishes that you are covered up. So when you are throwing your kick, you are coming here. It's called combing your hair, brushing your hair, and you're throwing that over. Okay. Just like that. Your toe should be facing back here when you kick. You are kicking through your opponent. Whether you're kicking their thigh, tie kicking them, whether you sweep kicking them, whatever, man, calf kicking or whatever, you should be kicking through your opponent, not up at your opponent. You should never be kicking at your opponent. Everything is going through your opponent. Your hips should be turning over. That's the next thing, flexibility. If you do not have flexibility, you are not going to be able to turn kicks over. Your BJJ is going to suck. Your Muay Thai is going to suck. Your kicks are going to suck. Your karate is going to suck. Your taekwondos, anything that you have to be mobile and flexible for is going to suck. You have to be flexible when it comes to these kicks. All right. Also on this side, same thing. So bam. Okay. So here I am. I'm standing here. All right. Boom. Coming here. Same thing. You can catch it here. You know what I'm saying? I can shuffle kick. I can come back over here on this side. All right. Either side. You're going to go back and forth. You can use a chair, a stool, whatever. So that's how you can really practice this stuff. So boom, boom. I'm coming all the way through. All right. Same thing with your knees. So I'm stepping here, boom. All right, coming in with my knees, boom. All right, that gets you set for stepping over to the side. I can shuffle step, boom. Same thing over here to this side. All right, so here clinch, boom. All right, so you're stepping over to that side. You're not just throwing back here. I'm not just teeping back here. All right, I'm actually stepping and then teeping. You see what I'm saying? Shuffling, then teeping. All right, same thing. All right. All right, never kick without punches, the flexibility, the shifting from foot to foot so you can check. All right, went over that, the chairs, the combing of the hair, the deceptively far away. Like I said, the boxer stance, I'm getting ready to show you here in a minute, the way a boxer gets checked. All right, also when somebody comes in, I'm gonna show somebody a clinch. Come at me, say. So we're standing here and we're right here, and he comes into the body. He comes into the body, boom. So here, so you think that because you're back here, that he's got that body. Come in, boom. So come in, boom. I'm here, same thing, teeth, boom. All right, so this is not, you think that I'm open. You think that I'm open, but you're really not. You're really not, you're not as open as you think. So man, all my shit is here, you know what I'm saying? Everything is there. I'm not open, all right? Last but not least, the TI. All right, I'm gonna show you guys, he's gonna stand in a boxer stance. I'm gonna show you why a boxer stance is not feasible for getting kicked. All right, you're gonna see how his body is going to move. He's got a shin pad on. I have a shin pad on. Imagine if there was not a shin pad. Now, there's two ways. Stand like a boxer, T.I. Stand like you're boxing. All right, there's two things that's gonna happen. I can come here, boom. All right, that's a tie kick. I can come here, boom. All right, he's wide open for the tie kick. It's hard to check. All right, especially he's not standing as bad as it gets. I've seen boxers really stand with that, you know, that pointedness. All right, where they can't check at all. Because how can you check a kick like this? You cannot check a kick. That's not checking a kick. All right, so you're gonna stand more square. So if me and him are on the street, all right, let's say we're in a bar, we're in a club, we're at the Walmart, and he's a hell of a boxer, all right, he's a great boxer. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm using my feet or my wrestling, being an MMA fighter, all right. So that being said, he doesn't know how to check kicks. He's a boxer, so he's gonna come in, we're sitting in, and I got this distance on him. He's trying to use those hands. Even if he were to step in like you were to come in, boom. All right, it's there all day. All right, step in one more time, boom. You see what I'm saying? Step in one more time, boom. All those kicks are there towards a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Even if he were to come in hard, boom. You see what I'm saying? It's there all day, man. But I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do if we're just sitting out in front of Buffalo Wild Wings, and we're sitting out there, so we're squared up, and we're sitting, boom. You see where his body went? You see where I didn't even have to turn my hips all the way over. Basically, that's just a foot sweep. You see how he flew off a body? See how he flew out of the fucking way? And he's prepared for what I was about to do. And he's prepared for what I was about to do. So imagine another guy,
Not
250
expecting.
pounds, that's not expecting it. They're going to end up on their ass.
Yeah.
And I can follow up. That's good.
Yeah.
And I can follow up with big punches after that as well. But that's what happens to a boxer that stands in that position. Like I said, you can oblique kicks. Boxers are not, they don't have to worry about that type of stuff. So they're in a hell of a predicament, man, when it comes to getting kicked, clinches, knees, all that type of stuff. And that is not even including wrestling and stuff. We will do another video as far as wrestling goes with takedowns off of people's punches, because that's another one of my, I wrestled for years since 2nd grade. So another one of my things is double legs off of people's explosive punches. People come in hard, I throw in a fast double, you know what I mean, off of people's punches. But that's another video. But I just want to give you that as an example, guys. If you got anything to add to this video, please add to it. There's probably a lot more techniques that I missed in here that you guys can add. And again, it's all about flexibility. It's all about turning those hips over, man. And use those stools. Remember, get away from those elbows, hitting those elbows. You don't want to kick an elbow. Holla at your boy, Mighty Mouse on the UFL. We got big fights. August 1st, this Saturday, 4500 Scotlow Circle, Richmond, Virginia. Everybody's invited, 2 o'clock. Everybody's free to get in, spectators. You can come in to get on the card, MMA or box. Guys, come and spar with us. We got a whole crew out here, pros and amateur MMA to boxing, man. You can come out and train with us and work out. Mighty Mouse UFL, we're on here for 2 hours every day on the live feed. Ring the bell for notification, guys. Peace.